Have you ever wondered what the cutest wild animals on Earth are? Well, you're not alone. Many of us are fascinated by the charm and innocence radiating from these creatures. What makes an animal cute, you ask? It's a potent mix of their adorable features, endearing behaviors, and of course a dash of subjectivity. Some might find the round, wide-eyed face of a lemur irresistible, while others might swoon over the playful antics of a dolphin. But today, we're going on an exciting adventure to identify the stars of the wild that have won our hearts with their undeniable cuteness. From the deserts to the rainforests, from the grasslands to the mountains, we've scoured every corner of the world to bring you a countdown of the cutest wild animals. And remember, this isn't just about looks, it's about the whole package, their unique characteristics, interesting facts, and delightful behaviors. So, are you ready to embark on this wild journey to discover the cutest wild animals on Earth? Starting our countdown at number 5, we have the mischievous meerkats. Now what makes these little critters so endearing? Well, their physical attributes are a good start. Standing at a foot tall on average, these pint-sized mammals sport a slender body covered in light brown or gray fur. Their dark round eyes are full of curiosity, and their pointy snouts give them a comical appearance. But there's more to meerkats than just their looks. These creatures are native to the arid regions of southern Africa, where they live in large, complex burrow systems. They're highly social animals, living in groups called clans that can number up to 50 members. Quite the party, wouldn't you say? As for their behavior, meerkats are known for their sharp senses and alertness. They take turns playing the role of a sentinel, standing upright on their hind legs, scanning the surroundings for predators. It's a sight that's as amusing as it is admirable. And let's not forget about their communication. Meerkats use a series of squeaks, trills, and barks to talk with each other. They even have specific calls for different types of predators. Imagine having a different ringtone for each of your friends. In the wild, these creatures are quite the survivalists. Despite their size, they're unafraid to take on venomous snakes and scorpions, their main diet. It's a daring lifestyle that adds a touch of bravery to their cuteness. So that's the meerkat, our number 5. Now let's move on to the next one. At number 4 we have the playful and adorable red panda. Now let's talk about what makes these creatures so irresistible. With their fluffy russet fur, black belly and legs, a face that looks like it's been dipped in white paint, and those adorable little round ears, red pandas are the epitome of cuteness. But their beauty isn't just skin deep. They're also known for their playful and gentle nature, often seen frolicking in the trees of their mountainous Asian habitats. Red pandas are herbivorous, with a diet mainly consisting of bamboo. However, they aren't picky eaters. They also enjoy fruit, acorns, and eggs when they can find them. This varied diet helps them thrive in their diverse habitats, which range from Nepal to China. Their behavior is just as enchanting as their appearance. Red pandas are crepuscular, meaning they're most active during twilight hours. They spend their days lounging in trees, and when they're not eating, they're often seen cleaning their fur with their tongues, just like a domestic cat. But these charming creatures are unfortunately endangered, with less than 10,000 left in the wild. Deforestation and poaching have led to a serious decline in their population. But there is hope. Numerous conservation efforts are ongoing to protect and increase the population of these delightful animals. That's the red panda, our number 4. Let's continue our journey. Coming in at number 3 we have the cuddly koala. This adorable marsupial, native to Australia, is a sight to behold with its round, fluffy body, button-like nose, and large, round ears. They are covered in thick, soft fur, which ranges in color from silver gray to chocolate brown, and even their bottoms are padded with extra fur, like a built-in cushion, for a comfortable perch on tree branches. Koalas are arboreal animals, meaning they spend most of their lives in trees. They are especially fond of eucalyptus trees, which are both their homes and their main source of food. In fact, koalas consume so much eucalyptus leaves that they even smell like them. Despite the plant's toxicity to most animals, koalas have a special digestive system that detoxifies the chemicals in the leaves. This diet is so low in nutrition, however, that these furry friends spend up to 20 hours a day sleeping to conserve energy. When they're not snoozing, koalas can be quite social creatures. They communicate with each other using a range of vocalizations, from snores and belches to screams and wails. Despite their seemingly slow and clumsy movements, koalas are excellent swimmers and can cross rivers and large bodies of water if they need to. One of the most unique features of koalas is their fingerprints. They are so similar to human fingerprints that even under a microscope, it can be hard to distinguish between the two. This is a feature they share with only a few other primates. Unfortunately, koalas are listed as a vulnerable species. Habitat loss, disease, and climate change are some of the biggest threats to their survival. But there's hope. Organizations and individuals are working tirelessly to protect these iconic Australian animals and their habitats. That's the koala, taking the third spot. Let's move on to our next adorable creature. At number 2, we have the world's largest rodent, the charming capybara. Don't let the word rodent fool you. Capybaras, native to South America, are as cute as they come. Picture a guinea pig but supersize it. That's a capybara for you. Their charming physical attributes include a chunky body covered with a coarse reddish-brown fur, short legs, and a face that's a delightful mixture of curiosity and bewilderment. Their tiny ears and snout and those large, soulful eyes are sure to melt your heart. Capybaras are herbivores with a diet primarily consisting of grasses, aquatic plants, fruits, and tree bark. Their love for water isn't just for finding food though. These creatures are excellent swimmers and often escape predators by diving into water bodies. Home to the capybara is the lush, grassy regions bordering rivers, ponds, and marshes. They love lounging in the mud to keep cool during hot days, which adds a layer of adorableness to their already appealing persona. Now let's delve into their behavior and social structure. Capybaras are incredibly social animals, often living in groups of 10 to 20. They have a matriarchal society where a dominant female leads the group. What makes them truly unique is their harmonious interaction with other species. It's common to see capybaras sharing their habitat with a variety of animals, from birds perching on their backs to monkeys and rabbits living alongside them in harmony. Here's an interesting fact. Capybaras communicate using a mix of scent marking and vocal communication, which includes purrs, barks, whistles, and even squeals. And did you know they have webbed feet? Yes, that's right. This aids them in their swimming prowess, making them the Michael Phelps of the rodent world. That's the capybara, our runner-up. Now, are you ready for our number 1 cutest wild animal? And finally, at number 1 we have the happiest animal in the world, the adorable quokka. Imagine a small creature about the size of a domestic cat, with a compact body, rounded ears, and a face that perpetually seems to be smiling. That's a quokka for you. Their fur is thick and coarse, usually a beautiful blend of brown and gray. They have a small black nose, bright eyes, and a long tail that helps them balance. Quokkas are herbivores, munching happily on a diet of leaves, stems, grasses, and even some types of bark. They're mostly nocturnal, preferring to rest during the hot Australian days in small, cool caves or thick vegetation, and then venturing out to feast during the cooler nights. Their home is primarily in the southwestern corner of Western Australia, particularly on Rottnest Island and Bald Island. They're well adapted to their environment, needing very little water and able to survive in a variety of habitats, from semi-arid scrub to cultivated gardens. What makes quokkas truly special though is their behavior. They're incredibly friendly and curious by nature, often approaching humans without fear. This sociable nature, coupled with their seemingly perpetual smile, has earned them the title of the happiest animal in the world. But let's clear up a common misconception. Quokkas aren't really smiling. The shape of their mouth and the placement of their teeth just give the illusion of a smile. Yet, it's an illusion that's enough to melt hearts around the globe and earn them a top spot on the list of the world's cutest animals. Did you know that quokkas have a unique survival technique? When threatened by a predator, a mother quokka may throw her baby to the ground to distract the predator and make her escape. It sounds harsh, but it's a survival strategy that has served the species well. And there you have it, the quokka, the cutest wild animal on Earth. But remember, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and every animal is unique and special in its own way. We've seen some truly adorable creatures today, from the mischievous meerkats of the Kalahari, the playful red pandas of the Himalayas, to Australia's cuddly koalas and charming quokkas. And who could forget the capybara, the largest rodent who's won hearts in South America? Each of these creatures not only brings us joy but plays a critical role in our ecosystem. Let's appreciate them and do our part to conserve their habitats. Thank you for joining us on this wild journey. Stay tuned for more exciting animal adventures.